Game week 9 fixtures all set, ready to go. Going to kick off well, there's no early kickoff for a change, but we've got Chelsea Sunderland. Should be an easy Chelsea win and see them climbing up the table a little bit more.
I mean, with Chelsea, it's just about if they can keep 11 players on the pitch, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
So whether
so
they can fashion a back four together as well.
yeah, because they must have suspensions all queued up.
They've got well, yeah, they would have, but they're dropping like flies there, centre halves, aren't they? I
Yeah,
think Caicedo was at right back during the week.
brilliant.
But they've got a squad depth to be able to.
Yeah, if anybody has, they have.
Yeah,
But I'd say home win there, home win.
Yeah,
easily. Newcastle Fulham now. I reckon Newcastle will do it.
Yeah, but Fulham are one of those pesty sides, aren't they? They go on to
Oh, they
snatch points
did,
off.
but they did with Arsenal
You
last
know,
last weekend.
no,
yeah,
Arsenal.
it's not a tough game. Is it at Fulham?
Yeah, no, it's
No,
at Newcastle.
I'd
Newcastle.
That's the
expect,
thing.
yeah, I'd expect Newcastle
I'd
to.
expect Newcastle to get through, but I think it'd be a tough game.
Yeah, they're a bit of a
Fulham.
high after good Champions League win. I think
Yeah,
at St James's Park, you'd expect Newcastle to win.
yeah, you want to be at home after a Champions League.
And then 5:30 kickoff. Can it be 3-0?
Well, it's one the world's waiting for. It's the one the world's waiting for. It's to see if we can get that third win in a row, get 60% of the way for United Strand, giving him a shout out, haircut boy. Um, but this for me is the
Is
real
his
test.
is his 5 wins in a row or five? Un
5 wins in a row,
Wow.
right? Ambitious for us.
All
But
competitions.
I, yeah, all comp. But like, look, I genuinely think this is a real test. Liverpool's great. It's a one-off, blah, blah, blah. First time in take. Brighton have been a bogey side, so they've got to go again, right? And Brighton are a good side. So can they get themselves up for this? With Liverpool, if a couple of those post hits or Salah's chance goes in, it's a completely different game. Moments. It's all about moments, right? And if you think about it, really, the keeper wasn't really tested other than Isaac at United, right? Against Liverpool United. So let's see how it goes, but I'm hoping we can get, at least stay unbeaten. At least pick up a point, but hope for the win. So I'm thinking a draw myself.
Really? I thought you'd be
Yeah,
on
yeah.
the high. You'd be
At
on the
home
high.
against Brighton,
Yeah, I thought you'd be on a high
got to be
after
trying to win
beating.
that. You got to be like go to Anfield,
Well,
get
well,
three
let me
points.
be honest. That was me trying to be all level-headed. Yeah, of course we're going to win, right? We're going to batter them. We're going to be above Liverpool in the league, 3 points behind Arsenal. Arsenal going to feel the pressure of the Premier League's most successful team. City are going to think, oh my God, it's just going to be horrible for everyone. Liverpool are going to play after us, which are going to come to next, and they're going to be away. Oh, it's going to be mental.
Away to Brentford. Appreciate Brentford's tough place, but losing 5 in a row,
Oh,
that starts becoming a Man City last season, right? Where they just went on
mate.
that long run.
What I wouldn't give for you guys to lose again. What I wouldn't give.
Yeah,
Oh,
I would. I'd
Well,
love to see if we've got points there, but I don't think they will.
midweek Champions League, a good result for us. 5-1 away, and I appreciate it's Premier League and versus.
well, Slot's told them how to play against him, right?
Oh, I'm sick of Slot, by the way. What he's becoming very unlikable very quickly, and then like some of the things he said, called Newcastle a small club. He's saying that teams have to play, so they have to come out and play. We don't like, we struggle with these long balls. Why are teams doing it? Just the arrogance, just Liverpool fan all over, really. Just like entitled, like moaning, full of
It's
excuses.
Yeah, but the thing is
He's everything.
because he won it last season, right? The
He wants
pressure's
it
on
all his own
him
way.
to, but it's going back to what you've always like. The pressure's on him more to go. All right, well, you've got to be top. You can't be second, third. You
You're
can't.
champions.
Yeah, well, if you're champions, you go and spend £500 million in one transfer window, sign two players break the transfer fee record twice, you've got to be
I mean, what's there to figure out
you've
then?
got to be expected to retain the title, really, haven't you?
There's not a single person, I honestly believe, that gave anybody a realistic chance over Liverpool at the start of, before a ball was kicked this year.
When that, especially when they got Verts and then they signed Isaac like late in the window, everyone just went, "Oh, I might as well pack up now." Do you know? That's
Yeah.
what I thought.
And
I
if
thought,
and
well, I've
if
got
Gahey
Isaac.
was if Gahey had signed as well, you'd think game over. That's every
Yeah,
single
Well, what
position
isn't
there.
it funny?
But do you know
It's
what? I know you
almost
guys
what
still
you missed
you're
out
writing
on.
off
That's the problem.
Liverpool. You're writing off Liverpool, right? But we're still only 4 points behind.
no, I'm not writing them off.
Nobody's
We
writing
get
you
better.
off.
Okay.
Nobody's writing you off, but going behind United in the table has its own pressure for Liverpool fans. The
I'm not writing
greatest.
Liverpool off by any means, but I think things need to start clicking for you guys quite quickly.
Yeah,
And
yeah, I agree. Because we were 5 points, 8 points ahead of you at one point.
you were 5 points clear,
Five
and
points.
now you're
Yeah. And if we but now, yeah, now 4 points behind. And it is
Because the way the form is, I know form's temporary, but Arsenal aren't going to drop many points, right? You're going to have to be near the 90-point mark.
well. We will have a blip. You just got to hope that it's not anything like Liverpool's or City's last season. You know, there'll probably be a time in this season where we lose a game and then we draw a game. We'll
mm,
draw a couple of games back to back, or
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, you just got to hope that it's short lived because I can't remember. I mean, there'll be a stat. It will be like, oh, it was the 1993-94 season when, but I can't remember a title winning side losing three Prem games on the bounce. I don't know if it maybe, I'm sure that's happened. I'm sure someone's won
Yeah,
the
yeah,
league
yeah.
after losing their first three or something, but
Three league
That's it.
games.
three
Okay.
league games in a row,
Yeah, I'm not
losing
sure.
three league games in a row this early in the season, and then
I know
winning.
Well,
United drew
unless you
one
go
and
on a
lost.
win, unless you go on a winning streak all the way through, right? And
Yeah, but I
City
mean,
have done that for a lot. I think even last season they just went on a winning streak, and okay, didn't finish top, but
but they just weren't
comfortably.
shipping goals, and they didn't look, like Liverpool look like they've got some issues that it's going to take probably couple of scrappy wins to get your rhythm back. I mean, Isaac will come good;
The
he's
problem is
class,
those scrappy
but
wins we already had at the beginning of the season.
yeah, that's what I mean. You've not looked convincing from the start, but um, yeah, Liverpool will be right up there. But I just think how shaky they look at the back, they look and how many goals they're leaking. There's every Premier League game is tough. Like you're still going to have to come to the Emirates, you're still going to have to play City, you're still going to have to go to Old Trafford. Like plenty of hard games to come. And like the way you look at the moment, you don't look like you're not going to lose another game.
Yeah, yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what I
Of
mean?
course, no, no, I agree with that about so.
And let's not forget
Um,
that,
Arse,
Brentford, I know it's only West Ham. Brentford had a good win. Thiago looked in very good form, right? So
Mm.
let's see.
yeah. I'll move on. Arsenal, Palace at home.
Yeah, I mean, this is another one. We've had like the fixtures we struggled in last season. We've had them like four in a row, like games to try and put right, which is quite nice in a way. Like Fulham, we drew last season. We went and beat them last weekend. St James's Park, we lost there last season. West Ham beat us last season, and we've corrected all these 9 points from those. Last season we drew 2-2 with Palace at home, and I think this is a better. Even though they've lost Eze, they look better
They've
this
only
season.
lost one game.
Only lost one game. Had a good game. Could have gone on to win it against Bournemouth. Didn't give up. Mateta's scored, I think, 5 Premier League goals. He's in good bit of form. So it's not going to be an easy game. But the form we're in, Champions beating Atletico Madrid 4-0. You'd be surprised if we don't a home game on a Sunday against Palace.
I'll take it.
You'd all signs point towards an Arsenal win. It might not be comfortable. It might be quite a hard one game, but I'd like to think we're going to win that 2-0.
I think it'll be an interesting game to see how you guys cope with Mateta because he's very different to other strikers in the league, right? Um, I think that will be a real good test for you guys. I mean,
Well, it's
you
certainly
passing
not
the test.
Julian Alvarez, but you know, he is a
No, but Mateta's very different to.
he's a handful. He's a
Yeah,
handful.
yeah, but yeah. No, I think he's. I
I
think
mean,
it's.
look, to be honest, I think it will be a tough game. It's not a gimme
Yeah,
by any chance.
I
I've
mean
got,
that's what I'm getting to. I
it's
don't think they'll make it easy.
but I think with City going to Villa, Liverpool have got quite a tricky away game at Brentford. Yeah, I just think 3 points at all costs. I don't care if it's another Fulham 1-0, not our best, but you know, score off a set piece. I'll be
I know
more.
what's going to
I'd have.
come on.
I'll do that another 30 times and win the league. Like I quite. I get a kick now out of scoring off set pieces because I know it just boils everyone's piss and it's just great. And we're so fucking good at it. Declan Rice and Saka from both sides just put it on a dime. You've got people like Gabriel that just more aggressive, more willing than anyone else on the pitch. And we
That's what it
just,
is, right? That's what it is. The
yeah.
way they hunt the ball when the cross comes in, it's up to defenders to hunt it in the
Yeah,
same
I mean,
way.
I love how much we're in everyone's heads. Like the criticism of like, oh, you always finish seconds, always the bridesmaid, all that. And now we're
There's a
better.
real
Probably,
danger this year.
we're probably the best we've ever been. Everyone's like, fucking boring football. This it's like watching Stoke. I'm like, you haven't watched an Arsenal game then because we've got the highest line defensively in the league. We press like we're really good defensively. Fine, I'll take that. And we do. We're brilliant from set pieces. Probably got the best defense in Europe. And we're probably the best at set pieces in Europe. But there's quite a bit in between that we're good at as well. You know, we score some great goals and we pepper
And then,
teams, play a really
hey,
high line. So it's bollocks. But
no,
I,
you don't
I
have the
still
highest line. United try to play Haaland offside in the other half. You ain't gonna get higher than that. So,
that well, yeah, I know. But
no,
look, we
joking
do.
aside,
We play the highest line, and
no, joking
you know,
aside, you guys are looking the real deal this year, and it's just about maintaining it. It feels like we're a lot further into the season.
yeah, it
There's
does.
a feel about it.
It's because there's
It's
already
because
been
of
some twists and
international
turns.
breaks as well,
Yeah.
coming in. But they,
But I
time
think
will
Arsenal's
tell.
game depends on United's result, like all the others. Like if we win and we're 3 points behind Arsenal, they'll be feeling the pressure.
Of course, Billy. Yeah. But on that note, thank you very much.